So we have desire, determination. The next one is dedication. Okay. Dedication to your dream is critical to achieving it. Critical. So you have determination, but dedication. Not many people make it on the first try. Okay. I have a couple examples that I like to share with what I'd like to share with you for dedication. How many of you have ever been to Disney World? I love Disney too. How many of you actually know that Walt Disney started off as a cartoonist? Yeah. Well, some people do, some people don't. About half the room. Well, think about the power of that. Look at Magic Kingdom now, or the whole Walt Disney brand. He started off as a guy with an idea. He drew cartoons. You know, like you think about it when, you know, what do you think his parents said? You know, like, I'm going to start this place called Walt Disney World. And they're like, dude, you really need to stop drawing those pictures and get a real job. Okay. But he was dedicated to his dream, and look where it is now. What if Walt Disney never imagined? How different would the world be? It is crazy. Now go there and think, if next time you go back to Disney, think of it from the perspective of this was just some guy that drew cartoons. And amazing. I was just in that area like 2 months ago, and my whole world was like rocked. Like, this place is so awesome. Like, anyway, just a cool perspective when you think about it like that. And another example. Everybody knows who Bill Gates is, right? Mm-hmm. What if he said, this computer stuff is way too hard. I'm going to quit. This sucks. World would be a different place, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about, this is the third example I like to use, but it's powerful. What if Martin Luther King never had a dream? How different? I had like the goosebumps, but how different would the world be? Now I'm going to put a question back on you. How different would the world be if you never got to live your dream? If 5 years from now, you're still thinking about, I'd like to live my dream. 10 years from now, I'd like to live my dream. And it's this big wish and want, but the action steps to get there are never actually taken. So we're going to be doing that today in the workshop. We're going to be drawing a big map for your life. But dedication to your dream is absolutely 110% required for you to achieve it. Are you with me?
Oh, yeah.
Can we just do it again? Are you with me?
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Love it. It does. It feels good, right? The next step, I like to call it either bulletproof for life or leave yourself with zero exposure. And again, we'll be circling back around it when we get into the workshops. But basically, the principle is you need to goal set in every aspect of your life. And when we were going over our visions a little earlier, our definitions of success, we heard a couple people mention spiritual, financial, professional, health and fitness, different realms like that. Well, it's critical that you goal set in every aspect of your life, your professional, your personal, your spiritual, your lifestyle, health and fitness, friends and family, romance. You hit all these different spots, because when you do not, you leave yourself vulnerable for exposure. And that's exposure to fail. The reason being is the universe, or whatever you want to call it, works with you. When you get your mind set on something, it's going. Have anybody seen like a 5-year-old that wants a piece of candy? they are bound and determined to get that piece of candy, and generally it happens because the parents but I'm going to share with you a client story because I think it's a good demonstration of what I'm talking about by exposure. I have a client who is 23 and is about ready to graduate in marine biology with honors. Okay. About a year ago, she came to me and complete breakdown because she was pregnant. She's here in her last year, about ready to graduate with honors, and she's pregnant. Not only is she pregnant, but she's pregnant with a baby from a gentleman who emotionally and verbally abuses her, thinks her self-worth is here, tells her that, and said that I am not going to even tell my parents that you're pregnant because I would be embarrassed to. She came to me broken. Like, obviously, I think we've all kind of, in relationships, may not be the best at managing them. So I think at that point when she first came to me, she was like, I want to mend this relationship. And I'm like, you got to dump the loser. Sorry. But that's going to be my first advice. But anyway, she came to me, and what I found, I didn't actually say that. That may have been what I was thinking. But what I did say was, how did this happen? How you're so awesome and you're so dedicated. You got your goals. You're getting a degree in marine biology. I mean, she's a rockin' chick. She's awesome. She's cool. She's really bright. She's got her stuff together. And I asked her. She said, I don't know. She's doing one of these. I don't know. And I'm thinking, I'm like, well, she probably didn't know what she wanted out of a relationship. So she knew from the time she was a child that she wanted to be in marine biology. Okay, so there's the goal. She wanted to be it. She had the determination and the dedication to achieve it. However, she didn't have goals in any other areas of her life. And because of that, she was exposed. Make sense? She left herself vulnerable to failure because she wasn't protected. It's like you got to think of yourself like, not that necessarily you're in war, but you're in war to succeed, not to fail. So you got to make sure that you're walking through life either with all your armor on, or another visual may be that you're a castle, and if you were under attack and you left one of the side doors down, what's going to happen? People are going to come in. You left your door down. And that's basically what goal setting is like. It's not a complicated thing, but you just really need to understand how it works and why. If you've set goals in certain aspects of your life and you've achieved, but then something crumbles, that's why. Because you didn't full circle yourself. You didn't protect yourself. And today, again, that's what we will be covering. We will be going into each aspect of your life. And this is freedom, guys. You can set as many goals as you like. You can set 1, you can set 10, but each level you'll be able to goal set specifically.